Greetings and blessings from the Most High, Jah Rastafari. Crawford Ashley, the spiritual boxer, and I'm going to talk about boxing. Well, I think I'm going to tell you a little story about me and Bologna, Frank Bologna. And I always said that TV never ever wanted me, and I could never ever sell a ticket, which kind of like makes me laugh. It's just the way that they don't want to pay you by saying you this. I went over to France one time to defend my title, my European title, and the money I was getting was crap because the TV weren't interested. Now on the morning of the fight, I go for a walk with my mate Tony and Frank Maloney. When I come back, there's Glenn McGrory and Ian Dark outside the hotel. So I asked them what they're doing there. They said they're there to cover my fight. I just looked at Maloney and I said, we're not fighting. The money you're giving me because TV are interested. And I said, I'm not fighting. Well, Tony did a deal with him and talked to him. Now, it seems that wherever I fought, the place was full. So, when I boxed, was it me, was it my opponent, or was it both of us? You know, it takes two to sell tickets, not just one. And like I said to him before, put me on in Leeds. Let's see if I can sell tickets in Leeds. Never put me on ones. None of them did. You see, promoters and managers are out to make money for themselves. They don't give a shit about the boxers. They never have done. They never will do. Neither does the board. Now with the boxing board controlling the contracts they've got, you're basically a slave. That's all you are to them. And it's like there's a kid who goes to the Bethlehem boxing gym. He's been a pro for 2 years and he hasn't had a fight yet. You know what I mean? What's his manager doing? But yeah, his manager's still signing up fighters. But yeah, you can't get somebody a fight who's willing to fight, who can sell tickets. You know? I don't like managers. You fucking pimps. It's all you are. And the board, the contract that the board's got, that you have to sign as a new fighter, is disgusting. You know? A boxer's not allowed to talk to any man or promoter that they're not managed by. So how much do you know if you're what you're getting? Because you can't talk to the promoter who's promoting the fight to find how much you're paying. You know what I mean? There's only the manager's the only one who can speak to him. That's wrong. Anyway, but that's just managers. I don't like them. You don't do anything. You just sit by the phone and you just wait for it to phone up and you take 25%. You crooks. Would I seen a good one? A good manager, somebody who invests in the boxers. They might invest in one to track the flies like the others. It's like, look, if you look back in the day or how the old managers used to do it. Mickey Duff, he had one fighter that was making money. All the rest of his fighters never made any money. They're all looking for that one to be get on the top. It's same as Barry Earns. He had Chris Eubanks who he was making all the money for, and all the other fighters wanted a piece of that pie, but they weren't going to get it. You see, and it's like when you look at this big fight that's going on now with AJ. Well, it's not, is it? AJ Fury. They were saying we're going to get 75 million a piece, and then 5 million was going to be split between the undercard and below. You know what I mean? So the round girls get money out of that, all the other fighters on the show get money out of that, but they're all a part of the show, they're all making it, but the fighters are the ones who are getting screwed. 2 of them making all the money, the rest of them, you know what I mean, scrabbling for the scraps. And that's how they do it, they keep it. You could be the one who gets the promised land. But nah, it's the politics involved in boxing. They're just shit and terrible. It's, how could you make it a fairer playing field? Be open. Each fight's worth a certain amount of money, and it's 60-40 to the winner. Simple. The Tyson Fury AJ fight, 100 million, 60 million to the winner, 40 million to the loser. Simple. Good money. The rest of it trickles down through the undercard. You know what I mean? Start sharing it out a bit. And another one, the managers that come and poach fighters from amateur clubs, but they don't give the amateur club anything. You know what I mean? The grassroots, where the guys there, the trainers there are there for the love of the sport, the love of the kids, and they're doing it for nothing. And then a guy comes and takes 25% of the reward of all the hard work that they've put in. You know what I mean? I don't know how you can sleep at night, really. Manager, I don't know how you can sleep at night. But how can we make it better? That's the problem. But it looks to me like boxing's on its last legs. You know, the shit that's in it at the moment. You know. Wow. I wish the small halls would come back. You get some great fights on there back in the day. I used to sneak into town hall when boxing was on. Get up into the thing and watch it. Back in the day, when you got good fights. Not when you've got these media personalities. Big mouths, no respect. You know, just a bit of shit. But they got lots of followers, and it seems like people like nonsense, man. They like crap. They like people being very disrespectful. You know, and to me, it's not about that. It's about the fight. It's about what's going on. But that's life. Anyway, I teach boxing. Teach people to think. If you get in it, you're doing something wrong, move. You know, and if you want to book a session. Everything seems to be opening up now. Even if you just want to learn to box, not even to fight, just to learn to box. I'm there. It's a great fitness thing. But it's also a great technique. It's a martial art. It teaches you about control, about movement. You know, how to get more power into your punches without even trying. That's a good one. You know, there's a lot that's missing now, that trainers are kind of like instilling the discipline, the respect that you need. You know, and this attitude that most of them have got, it's not good. You know, they think they're good and they don't want to put the work in. They want everything like yesterday. They don't want to work. I've had a few come down, can't even skip, but they won't work at it because they don't think it's important. They just want to fight. But it's like I tried to say to them, when you was a baby, you had to learn to crawl before you could walk. You had to learn to walk before you could run. So start at the beginning. And if you do it right, you'll get to where you need to go quick. Anyway, I think that's enough chatter for today. Just had a little witter on. If you enjoyed it, put a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a comment. Anyway, until next time, bye.